Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much for everyone sending in your messages. There's some beautiful things you're about to watch. I want to start off by saying a huge Happy Mother's Day to the most important woman in my life, my mum. Growing up, I was probably quite forgetful, which was kind of important as a diabetic. You got to remember your insulin, your injections, your sugar levels, as well as your homework. I had such a busy dance schedule, and my mum was always there at the helm, keeping me steady and making sure that everything was in check. Since my diagnosis, my mum has raised over £70,000 for our local diabetic charity. She's been doing fashion shows, evenings, dining, just the lot. She's really put herself out there for me and for the cause, and I love you with all my heart. I also want to say a huge Happy Mother's Day to my sister, who's a new mum and is looking after Grace today. So happy Mother's Day to you. Love you all.
Happy Mother's Day for every mother that's either got diabetes or caring about someone that's got diabetes, or actually all mothers, hence it's Mother's Day. I would like to thank my mother so much for supporting me generally, but specifically for my diabetes, as my mother cares a lot more about my diabetes, a lot more than I do. She's the one that cried and got upset when I got diagnosed, while I didn't care a single bit. We don't even live in the same countries anymore, and basically my mother calls me every now and then, reminds me to check my blood sugar, whether it's in range or not, reminds me to take my insulin, reminds me to buy hypo food, and whenever she is around in the country, she's the one that is responsible for buying sweets for me in case I go hypo. And there is a lot that, that she does that I can't even explain. So yeah, and she is definitely the most important person in my life. So thank you, Mama. Happy Mother's Day to you all.
I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to my mum, the rock, the icon, the legend, the most electrifying mother to grace the world today. In fact, all you mums out there, you're fantastic, especially the ones that have to deal with type 1 diabetes on a daily basis. My mum's helped me through thick and thin. I've had troubles with my eye, I've had dodgy hypos. She's always helped me, she's always raised awareness, she's always been positive. But she's diabetic, so she knows what it's exactly like to go through what we suffer with, what we deal with on a daily basis. And for that, I take my hat off to her.
Hiya, I'm Vicky. I'm mum to Holly, who's 9. She was diagnosed with type 1 4 weeks ago. It's been a massive roller coaster and a massive shock. We didn't expect for it to be type 1. Just thought she was a bit under the weather and it was maybe a virus. Holly's doing really well. She's a little trooper. She's kind of just got on with it and taken it in her stride. She's quite a resilient little girl, although I know that there will be challenges along the way. As a mother, it's been the hardest experience I've ever went through. I've got 3 children. Obviously we all face different challenges at times, but this has been, it just completely floored me. It's overwhelming, everything that you have to learn, the level of responsibility that you've got for your child. Obviously you're always responsible for your child, but it's another level altogether. And just the fact that all you want for your children is to be happy and healthy, and then type 1 comes along and kind of blows that out the water until you get your head around it and you can learn to live a new way. And it's really good for me personally to find people that are dealing with it and that have lived normal lives, and yeah, that's kind of what we're looking for at the moment, and taking a bit of hope from.
I just wanted to say to all the mums out there, I know there are times when you think your kid hates you because you're testing their blood sugar again, or you're injecting them, or changing a pump or whatever, and you feel like, and your kids are probably acting like you're the worst parent in the world at that time. But when they grow up, I've been diabetic 29 years, when they grow up, they will have so much admiration for you that you will have a bond which I think is a different bond to any other parent and child, and they will just literally, you will be just like the best person in their life. My mum has always been the best person in my life. I lost her 5 days ago, and I don't know what I'll do without her, but just know it might be really hard at times, but those kids are going to love you more than anything when they grow up and realise all you've done for them.
She's like Harry Potter on a Nimbus, destroying everyone with Quidditch. I love her. I love her with all my heart. And do you know what? All you mums out there, you're superstars.